by proficiency at the start of your turns.
I mean, you have a lot of constitution now, I guess.
Yep, and I'm gonna kill. Now, if I move here, hold on, let me move there for a second. If I move here to attack him, right? Is this the one she hit?
No, she hit the one on the farmost end.
Oh, so that'd be this one here, so I can't reach him.
Not without taking a double move action.
Yeah, I'm not risking that. I'm just gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay, roll me that beautiful swing footage. Yeah. Your blade, well, I guess it's your blade, swings true and smashes the thing. Roll me damage.
There you go.
Your sturdy blade strikes deep into the meat of its collar. You deliver 9 points of slashing damage to the thing.
It would actually be 11 because I'm enraged.
Because of the rage.
Because so it adds plus
oh, right,
2.
because you're enraged.
Yep. So it adds.
Yeah,
plus
that thing is not good. It's not happy.
Rawr.
All right, it is Trog attack time.
Trog o'clock.
This one's gonna still take the Frown train to Pound Town on the bearded man. The other two flank you, Krusk, and proceed to try to wail on you. The first one swings at you with a claw attack, 19 to hit.
Yes, it does.
Cool. All right, another claw. That is not so good. That's a miss.
Okay, so it missed.
And the third one is a gnarly bite, 23.
23 damage?
No, to hit.
Oh,
No, 23 to hit.
say. Okay, yeah, 23 hits me.
The claw sinks into your flesh, and you take 4 points of damage as it kind of hits superficially, and another 4 points of damage as it bites into the meat of your stomach. Pretty gross. These things are disgusting.
So what did they hit for in total?
They hit for 8 damage total.
Okay, so that's it for my temporary hit points.
That's just the one.
Yeah. So the temporary hit points I had, they're gone now.
You will have to roll me a Constitution save.
Sure.
If you could do that for me real quick. Oh, you feel sick to your stomach. This is really gross. It smells like farts and death. And your stomach kind of churns over and you are now poisoned until the beginning of their next round.
Oof. Well, I'm dead, y'all.
We're gonna help as soon as possible.
The next one swings at you, 22 to hit with its claw, a 19 to hit you with its second claw, and, a 20 to hit you with its bite.
Damn.
It's just fucking combo and shit.
Dog, I even roll Feast or Famine too. Speaking of which, 2 points of damage as this claw superficially, they're at chest level to you, so your chest is getting lit up.
How much damage?
8 points of damage total as 2 claws swipe against your chest. It tries to bite into your stomach, succeeds, and you're feeling pretty sick. These things are gross, and they definitely have not showered in a very long time.
Need as ever.
Yeah, ever. In fact, they probably pride themselves at being stinky. These things are nasty. Troglodytes are gross.
They're mad gross.
This one tries to swing at you with a claw, misses. Swings at you with a second claw, misses. But the bite rings true. Everyone's getting a taste of Krusk. And they are liking what they taste. That is a 19. And 4 points of damage as it bites into the meat of your stomach again. There are 3 things just biting into you. Nasty, foul-smelling, disgusting creatures. And this lone troglodyte, probably thinking to itself, sweet, free meal. All my other ignorant brethren went off to rush this half-orc. I get to get this guy for free. And tries to bite into him. First claw swings true, hits him. Second claw, not so much. Third claw, yep, that definitely hits him.
Here comes the oof. Ready or not.
The tall, bearded man that you guys were trying to give the sword back to. Man, he needs that sword. Why did he leave this place with only what appears to be a hand axe? Falls over. He is down.
Down but not dead, hopefully.
Hopefully.
That makes it my turn, right?
Indeed.
Alright, so Carrick, chanting out his magic, is gonna mosey over here so he has a better view of what's going on. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 2, and I am going to drop 2 missiles on this troglodyte and 2 missiles on this troglodyte.
The troglodyte to the left of Krusk and right in front of Krusk.
So the one closer to me first
Yep.
takes 6 damage. The one in front of Krusk takes 4 damage.
Okay. This one explodes in a maelstrom of magic missile. Just absolutely gutted. The second one takes
Yeah.
4 damage. It doesn't like it, but it's fine. All right. Embrin, your half-orc friend is getting bodied by troglodytes. One of them exploded in an arcane blast of glory.
Yeah, a division of priorities because, I mean, southernmost Trog is clearly doing his damnedest to finish off the guy on the ground. Is Krusk still standing?
It's pretty tore up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep my eye on that situation. I'm going to position myself for a little better line of sight.
Okay.
Except not, because I didn't move. Hang on.
You might want a hunter's mark.
Yeah, you gotta move.
Yep, you know what? We should probably do that.
Get that bonus damage. Now is the time.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the first troglodyte I hit,
Uh-huh.
because he is otherwise unchecked right now.
Okay.
And we're going to fire away.
Okie doke. Yes, that rings true.
Okay, so
Yeah. Well, yup.
17 damage.
Narrate this for me, if you will.
Embrin was not completely satisfied. She was aiming for its eye and probably got more in, like, the jaw, which didn't slow it down at least somehow. Well, that won't do. So she breaks to her right between her comrades and is determined this time. We're gonna hit it. And aims for the other eye. Schlock! Right through. All the way out the back.
It falls to the ground lifeless, right next to the dude that's, like, knocked down. Krusk, it is your turn. There are 2 trogs still left.
I'm gonna get at least one of these bastards that attack me. Which one of these are more damage? Can you ping it for me?
The one in front of you's been hit.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay. You are enraged.
Love the rage. Love it.
Also, you are no longer poisoned,
Okay.
so no longer roll at disadvantage.
Never mind. Now it reads 8. Of course it does. Either way, they all hit.
Your blade rings true and strikes the one in front of you.
That'd be 10.
That's at least 14 in total, yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. Narrate your anime death sequence.
It tries to attack me again. It snaps its jaw back up. I take the greatsword and I reel my back so far that it's like ridiculous, and I slash, but my blade cuts through its neck and its head flies off and it slow-mos, and then I stab it while in midair. Then I hold the blade up and I scream victoriously.
Hashtag not all half-orcs, but this one definitely a half-orc. This one sees the situation, sees where its friends are, and tries to burrow underground.
Oh shit, Krusk should get an attack of opportunity on that. It's gonna leave his reach if it goes underground.
Okay, so I get an attack of opportunity on it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just attack again.
Okay. Just a normal attack.
Godlike.
Oh my god. Wiffle ball bat. It manages to duck under your sword and burrows into the ground with incredible speed, actually. I got a natural 20 on my stealth check. It is pieced out and gone.
I'm gonna, move in close with Krusk and keep an eye out. Embrin, is there anything you can do for him? Guy on the ground.
He's bleeding out in a bad way. You can see multiple of those puncture wounds and, various slashing wounds across his chest. His leather armor gave out, a half a dozen slashes ago.
Embrin kneels beside the ripped up man and remembers for a moment what her Nana had said and lays her hands upon the man with intent to remedy whatever kind of magical nimbus emanates. Is kind of unfamiliar, but she knows sometimes she would use this to help with the cuts and scrapes that come with working around the mine, but this is probably the most focused she's ever had to be with it before. She's probably never used it necessarily on a combat wound, or at least not like this. People obviously would get bad injuries, but nobody had been beaten to the point of, well,
life kind of trickles back into the guy's eyes, and he turns his head and coughs what appears to be blood and some viscera that was, upturned from his throat. Who are you? Who are you people, and thank you.
Ember kind of looks to her friends, not even sure how to begin.
I guess Carrick is gonna step in on this. We're travelers who fortunately happened to be on your trail. A young boy had headed out to try and find you to give you your sword. I was able to persuade him to stay where it's safe.
He looks at you with some realization, and then looks down. Are you guys wearing your pendants?
I
Yeah, I
guess.
imagine we all are.
He looks at your pendant. Luminance. Alright. We were looking for supplies to add some light to that room. The fungi, it depletes. The moss is eating away at it. So sometimes we have to go out and take care of things, you know. That boy. I'm so glad you didn't let him go into the dark by himself. He shouldn't be out
we
here.
took your sword, although I believe you're in no shape to try and use it.
He looks at the sword, and there's a light of recognition, and he reaches out as if to, ask for it back.
I'll give it back, sure.
And despite his wounds, he definitely puts it across his belt and ties it up so that it hangs from his side like it's supposed to. Luminance, thank you. It seems that you are new around here. I won't tarry for long. I've got places I need to be. But thank you again.
Will you be safe making your way back? One of those creatures escaped.
They populate this area. Usually most of the Luminates get taken out by this point. Not that we don't want to warn people about it, it's just the nature of it, right? The surface, getting to the surface is a terrible journey, but a needed one.
Embrin's scowling, visibly, at these words.
I can't say that it's going to get any easier. It's the months that we've traveled down here, back and forth, there's very few signs of life on the other end. We found New Hope, and we found that a while ago, but it's hard down here. The world is very dark, and though we are very much still alive, I wonder for how long.
The more we travel this path, the more light we shall bring to it. In the old times, on the surface long ago, everywhere in nature was as terrifying as this place down here. Eventually, the monsters learn that we are their betters, and they flee to safer environs.
Well, I can certainly hope that. I'm really tired of these troglodytes. They got the better of me today. If it wasn't for you, I'd definitely be their food at this moment.
How far away from our starting point are we, time-wise?
You guys have been traveling for the better part of, an hour now, so you're pretty far in.
Carrick looks at the others and he's like, should we escort him back to safety?
I have a question that can probably answer that. How far are we from New Hope?
Well, New Hope, he says, I'm assuming you're asking that question in character.
Yeah, I'm asking character.
New Hope is... Well, it's probably a couple hours from here.
So it would be a shorter trip to go back the way we came, unfortunately.
Well, I have business in New Hope, and maybe I can ask you guys for a favor, and I apologize, because I'm already imposing on you.
No, please, travel with us. If we're going in the same direction, it only makes sense.
Seriously, whatever.
Perhaps it would be best, though, for us to take a brief pause and lick our wounds.
Yeah, he looks around the spacious room. I don't think we should rest here. This place, it's full of them. Can't hear them right now, but they're in the walls, I swear.
Very well, let's find a safer place nearby. I pause at this point because I know how people are in this day and age. I have some magics that can protect us, or at least alert us if something approaches.
He hears those words, and he also puts two and two together with the cure wounds. Because he notices that you didn't have any, medical equipment in your hands when he came back up. You folks are gifted, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess whatever we can use to make ourselves safe, I'm not going to turn that down.
Smart man. Good.
Come a ways with me. I think we can go back to the southwest, and I think I know a few places where we can lie low for a little bit.
All right.
He moves out of the room towards the southwest, and kind of holes up in the, northwest corner here.
Alright.
I'm Bathor Krusk. Well met.
I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Well, and here, these are as good as circumstances as any, I suppose.
I'm Carrick Stormwind. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well met, Carrick. Waits for everyone else to say their names.
Krusk Planewalker.
Underlock. Embrin Underlock.
He's gonna roll a history check for that. The Underlocks?